Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
I must be going through puberty. My voice gave out on me there. I may grow up one day.
You're never going to grow up, and that's okay.
I think this is Coach Cast TV. I've forgotten what we're doing here. We have a song today from Led Zeppelin called the Immigrant Song. And we were asked to do the live 1972 version. And we love live music.
Yes.
And Coach is 2 for 2 on Led Zeppelin. You're 1 for 2.
Yeah.
And I know some Led Zeppelin songs probably, but I don't know their names. And I don't know if this is one I've heard before or not. They were not a band I listened to throughout my lifetime. But I know that I've heard a few of their songs, so maybe I've heard this one. But you say you've never heard them.
I'm going in blind. I don't know much about Led Zeppelin until we did When the Levee Breaks, and you shook me. I really don't know much about this band.
Well, we're going to do song number 3.
Okay.
Coming up next.
All right.
All right. This song, by the way, is... because someone requested this, one of our viewers requested this in using a super thanks comment.
Aww.
And super thanks comment, for those of you who don't know what that is, down somewhere on the bar below the video, you'll see a little heart. You may have to expand the menu there depending on how your resolution is. But there's a little heart, and you can give a super thanks to... support the creators of the channel, and I think it starts at like $2 and goes up. And this particular viewer did that. Now, I do want to make clear that we try to do a lot of our videos are from the suggestions of our fans, and it has absolutely nothing to do with them, sending us donations. I want to make that clear. And also, if you send us donations, which we, are happy to accept, but if you send them and it's something that like, for example, if it's country music, it's not happening. I don't care if you send Coach $1,000. I'm not doing country music. I don't need the money that bad. And I'd spend more than that on my medical bills afterwards. So I'm just saying, don't expect that we will always honor a super thanks request, but we sincerely do appreciate the viewer who requested this and all the other viewers out there who have donated to support our channel. We don't ask, and you guys know this. This is the first video I've ever even mentioned it, but I just wanted to mention that we are doing this one for the viewer who requested it.
We appreciate the comments.
We do. You don't have to make them a super thanks for us to appreciate them. Trust me.
We'll read them. I mean, these people are so kind.
Yeah.
In a world that is the way it is now, they're just so kind.
The morning that we're recording this, we have just posted a Blackpink video, and it's got thousands and thousands of views already. And somebody in the comments, right before we sat down to record, it was one of the last comments I saw before we sat down, said, "You are my healing."
Aww. Well, that's so sweet.
So we appreciate it. And, like I said, you don't have to put anything with the comment. We just want the comments. And we appreciate you guys so much.
I've learned a lot from those comments.
That's right.
And they're very educational. The Queen fans, Blackpink, Ariana, the Arianators, all of them. Oh, so they're educating us. I love it.
Well, let's get into some Immigrant Song.
Okay.
It helps when Coach plugs in the actual... earbuds. I'm not going back and doing that over. We're just going to roll with it because
we're human.
We're amateurs.
We make mistakes.
We're amateurs.
Okay. Are they in a baseball stadium?
I've heard this. I didn't know what it was called. Yeah, so I know that cry that he just did there, whatever you want to call it. I know that.
I've never heard this song.
Yeah, I've definitely heard it. I didn't know the name of it. So
This is different from the other two that we've done.
Yeah. This is not, and the viewers that have commented on Led Zeppelin videos said that they are. They didn't say this part, but I'm just throwing it in there. They're sort of like Queen in that they can't be described by one genre.
Okay, because I've heard them do the blues.
Right. They said they do blues and rock and a number of other things that were mentioned.
Okay,
and,
this is interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely not bluesy.
No, it's not.
So what are you thinking about it?
Actually, I kind of like this one. Okay, so I am 2 for 3.
It's a different sound.
It's a different sound. I mean, I liked When the Levee Breaks. Wasn't fond on the Shook Me. This one right here, it's different.
I feel like that this one does have a very early 70s.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, I could almost even place this in my mind in the 60s because of just how it sounds. It puts me in the mind of music from that era.
I'm sitting here watching this, and I was a little kid when this was going on. I mean, very little. And I'm going, oh my gosh, because the pants and the clothes and it's just wild.
70s was a fashion statement. What it was saying is open to interpretation. We've mentioned that on the channel before, but 70s definitely is a statement.
Yeah.
And wow.
Okay.
Drummer getting there.
Is that the guitarist?
Of course it's not.
Well, I know, but
What kind of question
no,
is
that's
that?
not what I was meaning.
Dude is hammering that guitar.
That's what I meant.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, 3 different songs, 3 different genres. That's interesting.
I like that instrumental part in
Yeah, the
particular.
guitar was, that's what I was trying to make the statement. That guitar was, I couldn't figure out whether that was just all him or if it was multiple guitars. That's what I was trying to get you to say.
I can't remember the names of the group other than I believe Robert Plant's the singer. Is Jimmy Page the guitarist, or is that for another group? I'm not sure. And something tells me that John Bonham was the drummer here, but again, I could be totally out in left field. I just remember his name from somewhere. I don't have a clue about the bassist. And anyway, this was especially when it went to the instrumentals. Now, I have to be honest and say that I have never been a big fan of Robert Plant's vocals, and that's you guys can tear me up in the comments.
Didn't he do "Addicted to Love"?
No, that's Robert Palmer.
Okay, see, that's how clueless I am.
Although Robert did have some solo stuff, if I remember correctly.
I remember that name, but
he had some solo. I'm confident he had some solo stuff. And again, just like any other music, sometimes the singer's voice really resonates with a person.
Yeah, like Blackie Lawless.
Yep, like Blackie Lawless of Wasp. For those of you who haven't watched that video, we recorded it right before this one. I really, really love Blackie Lawless, and I know that you don't.
Nope.
And that's okay. We can agree to disagree on that. But I've never really been a fan of Robert Plant's vocals. And I know that Led Zeppelin fans will probably be frustrated at hearing that, but it is what it is. So we're going to be honest on this channel, and it's just never really appealed to me that much.
I will say that Led Zeppelin and their diversity is shocking me. Because when I listened to When the Levee Breaks, I was thinking, I like this song because it was kind of a bluesy rock. Then when I listened to You Shook Me, I'm like, oh, that's just way too bluesy for me. And now this one's more rock.
Yeah, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen we did a cover, that Wasp did a cover of When the Levee Breaks, and we had some commentary on that regarding vocals too. So if you're enjoying the conversation on diverse opinion, I would recommend going and watching that one. We'll make sure to post it before this one, unless for some reason it gets blocked, in which case you'll maybe have to go to Patreon and watch it when we get that set up. But
we can agree to disagree.
That's in a nutshell. That was the gist of it. We can agree to disagree. But I like the song, and I really like the instrumental.
The guitar, yes, was absolutely amazing.
The drummer and the guitarist both stood out to me. And in thinking about what we just listened to, there was a good bass in that as well.
What did you think about the clothes?
Yeah, they had clothes on too.
I've never seen a man in a pair of jeans with a emblem on the back before. That's a new one for me.
Oh, 70s. I even remember seeing that.
I don't. I'm sorry. I never owned a pair of bell bottoms in my lifetime.
We could have a whole show on 70s fashion. That might be fun. If you guys want to see a show on 70s fashion, send us some good videos or something, and we'll just do a whole shebang.
On the 70s?
On 70s. We appreciate it, guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed this, and we will be back with another episode soon. But before you go, we would just say throw a thumbs up on it and subscribe to the channel.
And ring that bell.
And we'll see you next time on Coach Cast TV.
Yes.